Hello?
Okay,
All right.
I believe we're live again.
Okay, so I believe we are live again. I apologize to
There
all
we
the
go.
folks at home. Major technical difficulties, but they've been figured out, and we are back with a stream. In case you missed it, you definitely missed it because there was no stream. But Olahan hit another couple of threes. Rams currently lead 28-20. Scoreboard says 31. Yep. Alrighty.
I believe so.
Can we get a fix on the scoreboard? Alrighty, we're back. Ryan Fay in the game. So a lot of the seniors have been subbed out. Cook and Olahan will remain. But Lasad, MJ, and Fay all in the game.
Let's talk about Olahan for a second.
Oh,
right
we
now,
have to.
he is on track. So while we were down, he made a couple more threes. I believe right now that he is on track to have the best single-handed performance on a senior day in senior day history.
I would just say this
Oratory.
right now. I'm not a superstitious person, but I will say this. If he misses a few shots, we're turning the stream off in hopes, you know. You get the idea.
I'm going to knock on wood right now just to make sure, too.
You get the idea.
Olahan's going to be the one to inbound the ball to Connor Lee, who was just recently subbed in.
Connor Lee, the Morris Catholic transfer, suffered an Achilles-related injury a few weeks ago. He's back on the court for the Rams.
You know, I talked to Coach Moyo about that injury yesterday, actually, and he said it was really miraculous that Connor was able to have such a quick recovery.
Speaking of which, with a three, no good. Lasat tips it in.
Very nice tip in by Brendan there. And like I was saying before, it was originally supposed to be a very long injury, supposed to be season ending.
Oh, yeah.
But Connor Lee really went through that recovery process really fast and was able to get over the injury.
See, the minute you hear the word Achilles, you want to take everything carefully. And and it's rolling in the hands of Brandon. All the way down to Johnson Jr. Keeps it in bounds. Fay with a layup. Bang! What a sequence there to get the 2 points for the Rams. You know, I talked to Fay earlier before the game. He said he was quite nervous because he didn't have a blue shirt, and he's never played sleeveless or in his lifetime. So he didn't know what to do. I said, try something new. Maybe you'll have a solid game and never want to wear sleeves again. Who knows?
Who knows? Just a subtle switch just like that. And Jack Olahan's going to be subbed off here, and the crowd's going to give him very warm welcomes because that was an amazing performance to start this game from the senior Jack Olahan.
Costco will sub in for Olahan. Costco, yet another fan favorite.
I believe those chants were actually for Ola right there.
Oh, yeah, I know, but
Jack
I'm just going to give Costco his flowers.
Absolutely.
Costco. Over to MJ in the slot. Around, finds Lee. Out to Fay in the corner. Fay, dribble drive. All the way out to Costco. Costco coming around. Out to MJ back in the slot. MJ to Lee. Lee to Lasad. Lasad over to Costco. Costco with a shot. No good. It's going to go to Canizaro, who's played the majority of this game for GL.
What year is that kid? He's pretty solid.
Canizaro's a sophomore.
Okay, got you. That
Little
kid,
bounce
he's
pass.
solid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Brandon.
Brandon with a foul. So number 32 is going to step to the line. NJ.com doesn't have a 32 on their roster. We have a 30 and a 33, no 32. Addison Arenado is going to check back in the game for GL. Second free throw. Rolls over. Rams closing in on a 10-point lead. Fay in the wing. Out to Lee. Lee looking around. Lee is a player who sees the court very well. Out to Fay. Fay, a little layup.
Went for the floater there. Didn't fall that time, but that's a move that he's been able to regularly use, and I'm not worried in the slightest about that.
And it's going to be a travel. Wow. I don't know if where did you see the travel there?
I'm going to be honest, I didn't see it. So I don't think a lot of people saw it, but the ref certainly did, and that's really all that matters.
Either way, Addison Arenado is going to take it, the freshman. Again, GL, a freshman-heavy roster. 32 gets it in. MJ out to Cook. MJ with a three. Nailed it. What a shot by Marcus Johnson.
Very nice shot right there by the kid, Marcus Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Always a joy to be around. That was a great shot. It's a great joy to also see him play this game of basketball.
Truly a spark plug for this Rams team. Now it's going to be Adornado, defended by Cook. Out to Canizaro.
Cook recently subbed in for Ryan Fay, for those watching.
Francis, dribble drive. Finds Ryvicker. Garcia out to Francis in the corner. Francis, dribble drive, layup, good. And a bit of a fall there.
Yeah,
Less than a minute to go. Sorry.
Didn't look too good, but
Cook with a three. Bang! Yeah. There's one from Max Cook. And the Rams retake that 11-point lead that they had with just 43 seconds left. Ryvicker. And they're going to say it's a push.
It's going to be on MJ right there, that push. Not worried in the slightest. You know he's not worried. He's still smiling. He kind of just shook his head and said, you know what, it is what it is. We're going to make up for it. And Archie Mueller is going to check in for MJ now, the freshman.
Archie's an incredibly talented player who we're going to see a lot of in the future. Canizaro, a three off the rim. And a rebound, and it's put in by number 32.
Over to Cook. 20 seconds remaining here in this first half of this game. Still a 9-point lead for the Oratory Prep Rams. They're going to try to kill the clock a little bit before making one more final shot to send us into the half.
Lee puts it up. Off the rim. 5 seconds. Try to get it out in time. Shot is up. No good. Way off. And that's going to end this half. Rams currently lead 38-29 over Governor Livingston. Blake, what'd you like out of the Rams in that first and second quarter?
You know, Mike, I loved a whole lot from the Rams this quarter, but if I had to highlight one thing, I mean, you can't talk about him enough, Jack Olahan.
Oh, yeah.
He's been a key role in this game so far. He's made all of his threes that he's shot. And I'm sorry about the break that we had to go on as the families for the Rams are cheering them as they're going out for their halftime for what could possibly be this is their last regular season home game. And but like I was saying before, Jack Olahan, many threes knocked down this quarter, along with the whole team rallying around him, playing the hot hand. And everyone just looked great. Mike, what about you?
You can't say enough. That was the ideal performance by the Rams. And honestly, I like their shot selection. I just want to say their shot selection has been good all year round, but tonight has been phenomenal. They have taken smart shots, good shots. I've only maybe one or two shots that they shouldn't have taken that I didn't really agree with. But other than that, their shot selection has been on point and phenomenal in this one. And they got to keep that up. Even when they get that large lead, you still got to make sure your shot selection is on point because you don't want to start taking up lazy shots. GL will see that, take advantage of that, and try to erase that deficit.
Absolutely. Could not agree more. We're going to go into a quick halftime break now. We'll be back in just shortly. And if there was anything that you wanted to go relook from the first half of this game, please do rewind. It is YouTube, and we'd love for you guys to be able to see the amazing plays that have happened on this podcast.
Apologies for the technical difficulties. We will be back with more Rams basketball here on the Oratory Prep YouTube channel. Welcome back to the Degato Hall Gym. Michael Massera and Blake Duddy here at the halftime where the Rams look to go out and get the win against Governor Livingston. Currently hold a 38-29 lead against Governor Livingston on senior night. A terrific performance from all-around players, but Jack Olahan in particular, he's been the player of the night so far. Banged a couple of threes so far. We don't have an exact number, but I want to say it's around 6 or 7 that he's got tonight.
Easily 6.
Easily 6. A terrific performance from a guy who, going into the season, not a lot of people expected him to have as big as a role as he's had. I mean, people certainly expected him to play, but nobody saw him doing what he's been doing for this team. I mean, he's hit a lot of clutch shots in a lot of big moments for the team, kept them in a lot of games. He's been quite the team player.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was talking to him before the game, actually, and I asked him, Jack, if you were to dedicate tonight's game to anybody or anyone, who would you dedicate it to? And he said he dedicates this one to his family.
Oh, that's
so
beautiful.
Jack comes from a very big family. There's a lot of Olahans. There's been a lot of Olahans that have went through the program here. There's also a younger one already in the program as well, along with his brother Will, who graduated and was on the basketball team a couple years ago. Jack said, he's like, I really want to give back to my family tonight, and I really want to have a great performance for them, and have a great performance he has.
Now, Blake, you know I like to do my segment, Who's a Player You Like in this matchup before the beginning of the game. We didn't get to do that tonight because of technical difficulties. But who's a player that you like going into this second half?
Going into the second half, well, I can't say the man I've already said. So I'm currently actually holding a Jack Olahan face poster that we have in the crowd. It's basically a flag.
It's very nice.
Yeah, so that was going to be my player going into the game. But if I were to highlight one, Henry Bolster has had also an amazing season.
Oh, yeah.
He's really been the role player that I wouldn't say needed, but he's really been the role player, and he's stepped up for this team. And he's had a big season for Oratory this year, and really a great senior campaign. What about you, Mike? Who, if you were to have gone with a player?
You know, Ryan Fay didn't get a lot of minutes in the – I actually have 2 players. I have Ryan. I feel like he'll turn up and hit some threes. And I also have Brandon, another guy who we've seen do some big things for this team this year. I expect those 2 guys to turn up in this second half.
Yeah, I wish I could show the broadcast the Jack Olahan flag. This is so cool. As he's also guarding the man driving the ball.
Ryvicker, a little bounce pass off the arm of Kenny Zaro. Kenny Zaro shot a lot of threes, hasn't made all of them. All the way out to the corner. Dribble drive, and it's blocked by Bolster into the hands of Lasad. Lasad will underhand pass to Fay. Fay almost lost it there. Gets the recovery. Olahan back to Fay. Fay in the slot. Olahan in the wing. A 3. Oh, just missed.
The crowd wanted that so bad.
Oh,
as soon as he faked the first one, they were like, ooh.
This student section would have exploded. Canizaro a 3.
No
Offline. Like I said, if I'm Canizaro in this second half, I want to change my performance. He's been trigger happy shooting threes, and he hasn't made a lot of them. So I would want to kind of take back my approach, try to drive a little bit more towards the hoop. Olahan out to Bolster. Fay.
Oh, give it to him.
2-point shot, rolls in and out. I feel like every time Olahan gets the ball, the entire student section holds its breath waiting for that shot.
Absolutely.
Oh, it gets away from him. Cook coming down court. Layup is good, and one. Oh, whoa,
no.
Not and one. Wow, are you serious?
Charging? I don't know. He is not happy about that whatsoever. And nobody is. Coach Doherty's going to talk to him.
Yeah, I get you there, student section. I don't agree with that one at all.
The Rowdies are letting him here, and he's explaining now what the call is to Coach Doherty.
What did they just chant? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that, and
That's a new one.
I'm assuming someone shut that one down because that stopped very abruptly.
I haven't heard one like that before. Ryvicker defended by Olahan. And it gets away from him. Rams ball.
That's quite the example right there. Ball doesn't lie. Ball doesn't lie. It's going to be the Rams ball, and Olahan inbounding to Fay now.
Quite the season the junior Ryan Fay's put together.
He's the leading scorer for this team as well, with over 300 points now.
Out to Cook. Hey, a 3. Got him.
And he's going to add to that total right there with that 3-point shot.
He's got that high arcing shot. It doesn't look like every 3 is going to go in, and then it just sinks right into the net.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful thing to watch, really.
Oh, yeah. Canizaro defended by Cook. Out to Garcia. Garcia, a three. Bang! That was wide. What a shot by Garcia.
It's a very nice shot right there. I'd also like to give a quick shout out as well. You can't hear from the broadcast, but hold on, Olahan's going to take a three, and he's going to just miss it. But
back to Olahan, over to Fay. Fay, another three. Got him.
Nailed it.
2 consecutive threes for Ryan Fay. And the Rams are starting to run away with this one. They'll take a 12-point lead.
Great shot right there. And just to go back to what I was saying, I'd really like to highlight another senior and the head rowdy of George Fagan being able to turn this crowd up and make sure everyone's on their point with their chance tonight.
What a head rowdy he's been this year. Olahan in the corner. Out to Lasad. Lasad to Bolster. No good. Canizaro with a rebound. Oh, dribble drive. Hook shot's good.
A nice layup there, actually. That looked really nice.
That was awesome. GL keeping themselves in it. They signals to Cook. Cook in the paint. Little underhand pass is deflected out of bounds.
It's going to stay Oratory's ball, and it looks like Connor Lee's going to come in for Jack Olahan.
Elijah Garcia of GL is going to come in for Ryvicker. And Lee with a three. Bang! Connor Lee comes in and takes care of business. Just got to look back to that game against Del Barton. Lee had those consecutive threes. Craziest I've ever seen this student section as Canizaro drives towards the hoop. And it's out of bounds, Rams ball.
Looked like it could have ended poorly there, but thankfully Cook's all right after that.
Yeah. So it's Lee. The Morris Catholic transfer made an immediate impact on this Rams team. Out to Cook. Cook to Bolster. Fay looking around. Finds Brandon. Cook from the corner. Oh my goodness. And Fay with a rebound gets it in.
Very nice rebound and put in by Fay right there.
Garcia, a little one-handed lob to Francis. Francis at three, sinks it in.
They're going to call that a two. It seemed like his foot was over the line just a little bit.
Fay now out to Brandon. Brandon gets it in.
Brandon was very vocal with calling for the ball there. You can hear him from up here. Just hear him saying, Ryan, Ryan, he got it. Put it in for the two.
Garcia now. Or sorry, that's Adornado. Garcia. Where Canizaro? Canizaro a three.
Misses again.
Yeah, like I said before, if I'm him, you know, if I know I don't have my three-point, there's a three-point shot from Cook. Misses again. 2 consecutive air balls. And GL's gonna steal. Bounced over to Canizaro. But like I said with Canizaro, he's been shooting a lot of threes. He hasn't made a lot of them. So there's a long shot from Chatfield. No good. Canizaro, you just got to wind down with the threes, and there's a foul. Seems like we're going to get a lot of substitutions on both sides. Ryvicker checking back in.
Along with Brogdon and Marcus Johnson for the Rams.
Chanting for Father Matt.
Yeah, it took me a second.
Gotta love that.
Dance right there. Gotta love it when the Rowdies cheer for faculty and staff over here at Oratory. It's always great.
Cook, dribble drive, over to Lee. Lee with a three. In. Connor Lee sinks another three. What a terrific shooter.
That kid can shoot. I was about to say, he's something else.
Ryvicker, dribble drive. Jalen swats at it, no good. Little three-point shot. Off the rim, slapped into the hands of Lee.
I think if Jalen blocked that one shot, I think I actually would have broken the mic. I would have screamed so loud.
Fay pushed out of bounds. Jalen trying to come up with it, but it's Canizaro. Canizaro, high arcing pass to Labisi. Labisi a three. Oh, good. Trying to get it, bouncing around. Canizaro.
Just let him shoot at that point.
Ryvicker, bounce pass to Labisi in the paint. No good, and GL can't really get a shot up. That would go in. MJ, a three from the corner.
No good.
Good.
Looks like he's going to be fouled on the play.
I think that one went on Garcia.
Faye limping a little bit. No, he's good. Just tired. It looked like he was limping, but he's all good.
So the foul's going to go on Elijah Garcia of Governor Livingston. And MJ's going to go to the line. 54-36, your current score with 1:39 to go left in the third quarter. Johnson misses the first one, and here comes the man of the night, Olahan, back in the game.
He's going to come in for Faye for Oratory. So what I love Marcus's I love his routine here as he stares at the net. Not as much of a long pause as that one, but that might have been the adjustment he needed right there as he makes his second one.
Yeah, sometimes you miss that first one, you just got to reset. And here he'll go for the third.
There was the stare.
Misses that one. Governor Livingston ball. Ryvicker. Out to Ko. Ko, bounce pass towards Leola. Leola swatted away, but into the hands of Labisi.
We're going to have a timeout here on GL. They're going to talk it over. I'm going to see if I can listen in and see what Coach Doherty's got to say over here for this Rams team.
Crowd is chanting for Stauffer.
Can't hear really what he's saying, but I'm going to use this time to highlight. Spoke to Coach Doherty during the day today and also at the game, or before the game rather. And I asked him what's one thing that he really loves about this team, and he just almost pretty much, who did I say it was? I think it was Olahan and Bolster. Really, a lot of them said they love the chemistry that this team has. And Mr. Doherty said that this is really a great group of guys, and he said himself that they left it. They're going to be leaving this place better than they found it, and it's really just been on an uphill for a while now. This team has just really been improving year after year.
Oratory, what an improvement! 15-7 on the year. Look to move to 16-7. Finished 13-13 last year. What a team! What a difference these new guys make, and these guys that have stepped up for this team. As Ryvicker with a dribble drive, puts it up off the rim. Lee with a rebound. All the way out to Jalen.
Oh, come on, Jay.
Jalen dribble drive, layup, good! J2 for 2.
And the Rowdies are loving that one, along with us up here in the booth. Would you argue to say that Jalen Brogdon's the fan favorite?
You know what? I think it's different every night, depending on who has the best game, as that shot is good. I think there's multiple fan favorites. I think it's like when you ask your parents, oh, who's the favorite? Oh, well, I love you all equally. I think it's like that. They love all these guys equally, but they will definitely get louder for certain guys, and I think Jalen's one of them. Connor Lee out to Olahan. Olahan over to Cook. Cook moving it back. 17 seconds on the clock. Goes to Lee. Lee drives. Puts it up and good. 10 seconds. Governor Livingston's going to have to move here. Down by a significant margin. 3. And it's inbounds.
Oh, my.
Nowhere close. Cook collides with Labisi. And that's going to end the third quarter.
That looked like that was going in from the booth. I was thinking, no way he makes this. What's going on here?
They're going to have to warn Labisi. Had some words for Cook after that ugly collision.
Not sure what was said, but that did not look good, and he gave him the technical foul on that.
We'll move into this fourth quarter. Rams up by a significant margin, 59-38.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, really, if you're not doing so already, please do soak this last quarter up. This may be the last home game that we have for this season, and as well on a night like tonight for senior night. It's always great to be able to watch this team play on the Oratory Prep YouTube channel.
The vibes in here compared to last year's senior night, you know, they were kind of ending that season in which they disappointed a lot of people. This year, this Rams team has been electric. It just feels, the vibes feel better. There's a lot to look forward to in the Rams with this, you know, with the future. The seniors coming up next year, the younger guys that I look forward to seeing step up. As, speaking of seniors, we're going to have an all-seniors 5 out here. Jalen, Henry, Jack, Julian, and Max. Stauffer over to Cook. Clock is going, and it's the final quarter here. Cook over to Olahan. Olahan, another three. Just missed. Ryvicker all the way out to Labisi. Labisi driving, and it's blocked by Cook! Oh, and there's a foul on the play.
They're going to say it was a foul, but that was all basketball. No, I didn't see any contact there, but it doesn't matter because on the Rowdy side, they all know that was amazing.
What a play by Max Cook. Distractions don't work. Gets the first free throw shot. Cuts the deficit to 20. Gets the second one, and it's a 19-point lead. Stauffer over to Cook. Stauffer back to Cook. Cook to Jalen. And he loses it, and it's going to be GL ball.
There was a foul on there. I didn't really catch it.
Foul went on Jalen.
No, they said.
Sorry, no, it's not.
They said 2. Oh, that was GL foul.
Ah. Seven minutes and 29 seconds to go in this final quarter here at home. Rowdies were solid on this court. Played a lot of quality basketball here at the Coliseum this year.
It's been an amazing season, and I've really loved watching this team this year more than really any other year. Especially now that I'm older, I've spent quite fair years here. Now that I'm older and I get to really be good friends with these players and really get to know them, it's really cool to watch them do their thing on the court, and it's really amazing to see them on the senior night.
Yeah, I will say it's different when you're a freshman watching these guys play, because the majority of them are seniors or juniors that you only really watch on the court or see in the halls. When you have, when you know these guys becoming an upperclassman, it's really different. I find it's a lot more fun to watch seeing your friends as Bolster gets it in. Whistle blown. What do we have here?
Injury timeout. It appeared like number 32 for GL got hit in the nose, but nothing happened there.
Seems all right.
That was a great move by Bolster on that last drive.
Keogh coming down. Sophomore, one of the younger guys here on this roster. Dribble drive, bounce pass. Puts it up, and it's swatted away.
Looked like he hit him pretty flush there, and Labisi's going to get 2 foul shots here.
Labisi, second trip to the line in this quarter. Makes the first shot.
First one.
And cuts the deficit back to 20. Seems like they haven't really been able to make any headway on closing in this deficit. Oh my goodness.
Airballs it.
Completely airballed the second one. You can't do something like that in front of a Rowdy's crowd like this and just get away with it.
They're going to let you hear for that one.
Oh, yeah.
That is exactly what they're doing. That reminded me of whatever it was, 2 years ago. And you remember when it was Heitman.
Olahan with a three. Oh, it's stuck. You don't see that often.
Do not at all. That's Ryvick. You're going to be taking the ball up for GL. He's subbed back into the game.
But Donato rolls out. It's going to be GL ball.
So it was tipped off of, I believe, Jalen. And it's going to stay Governor Livingston's ball.
61-41 your score with 6 minutes and 42 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Little bounce pass over to number 32. And it's Ryvicker with a shot, no good. Battling for the rebound.
Still in,
And it's Rams ball.
Appeared like that ball stayed in, but the ref's just going to call and give it to us anyways. That'll work.
Cook finds Bolster inside the paint, puts it up with ease.
I'd love to know what Bolster's at, actually. I spoke to him before the game, and I kind of said to him, hey, you dropping 20 tonight? I'm sure he's actually pushing this now, actually.
Ryvicker, defended by Olahan. Cadiano with the layup. Good, and one.
Tell you what, this crowd, I think they're ready. I think they're ready to bring it to the next game. Don't know if you guys heard it on this on the broadcast, but sounds like they're ready for our next opponent on Thursday.
Rams are slated to face the Summit Hilltoppers away on Thursday at 5:30.
Wish we could commentate that game, but since it's at Summit, it may be Big State Sports doing that game.
They did the last one, right?
Yeah, and that was here.
That was here.
I'm not sure if they're going to have a broadcast because it's at Summit, not here. They probably will. They can set up an announcing table over there.
So you're in good hands. Brogdon.
Hopefully, at
out
least.
To Stauffer. Stauffer the layup. Good.
Hey. Everyone loving that one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, bounce pass. Caleb Leong recently subbed in. We haven't seen him a lot. Foul is going to be on Stauffer. Canizaro. Defended by Bolster. Puts one up. No good. Looking around, trying to find a guy. Ryvicker finds it, puts one up. Missed it badly there.
Oh, come on.
Slides in, trying to get the ball, but it's going to go to the Rams.
No, they're going to call a timeout here, I believe, for the Highlanders. Smart play there by the coach. In a sticky situation, you have possession of it. You might as well just call the timeout there. Oh, teeing somebody up. Whoa.
Somebody was given a technical here. Hold on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Who did it go to?
Who was that on? I don't know about all that.
Because somebody was debating the call. I think it might be on Coach Moyo.
That looked like he pointed at Coach Dor. I have no idea. I'm going to see if I can find out who that was on right
Coach
now.
Moyo expressing disappointment. Somebody must have been arguing the call or something.
They're going to call the technical foul. They're going to say it was on Jalen Brogdon.
Oh, no.
So he must have said something, because you can see the ref turn and say, you know what, and then tee it up. So not quite sure, but it looks like he's going to go try to speak to whoever it was right now. Now he's looking in, not saying anything. He's calling Coach Doherty over. He's going to have a word with him right now.
65-45. The Rams currently hold a 20-point lead with 5 minutes left on this senior night matinee.
Yeah, these rowdies are not happy with that call whatsoever. I'm hoping the broadcast didn't pick up their chant.
As an official, you have to be ready to deal with crowds like this. You go to a lot of different high school games. I'm sure that's not the first,
first chirp,
first boo or chirp that he's got. That just comes with the job description. Garcia coming in hot. Canizano, another three. Oh my goodness, man. Missed it badly there.
It quite frankly has not been his night.
Not had it from the three-point line at all. Cook now.
Wide open.
Three-point shot of his own.
Oh,
makes that one.
Cannot leave that man wide open, because he will punish you just like that.
Rams extend their lead. Adornado. He's fouled.
More free throws here for the Highlanders. I swear, I've seen them take a trip to that line many times this game, but
for sure.
Has not been a factor really this game whatsoever.
We saw it a lot at the beginning of this quarter with Labisi. Then those couple of shots we saw 2 minutes ago with the technical foul. This is the first one. A couple of subs coming in. Francisco Ladono come on in, and as well as, never mind, just Ladono.
Makes that one. And now the second sub will come in.
Christian Pupo, another guy we haven't seen. So it's going to be Cook. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Cook with that sprint drive up from the court. I love seeing that. Always has the energy.
Wide pass to Olahan in the wing.
Brandon.
And Lasad from the key gets it in.
I guess Lasad also had to go in for Brogdon.
Shot goes up from KO, no good, and another foul.
It's another trip to that free throw line, wow.
These officials are not giving Oratory any breaks.
More teacher and faculty chants raining down.
This is the first shot. Second shot from Owen KO. Bounces over, and it's Lasad with a rebound, as usual. 70-46, your current score. Olahan out to Stauffer, and there's a travel. That was there. That's a good call.
Yeah. Probably maybe should have taken the shot there. It's all good. No worries whatsoever. He'll score again this game.
For sure. Gonna go out to Pupo, who misses the shot. Slapped away.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be Rams' ball. Try to keep it in bounds, but failed. Great effort from number 33, Leon.
Stauffer now back over to Cook, to Olahan.
Olahan out to Cook. Cook. Little pump fake. Olahan, a three. Off the rim. Bolster gets the rebound. Back to Olahan. He stumbles with it, and it's going to be Governor Livingston ball. Brogdon coming back in. Number 5 for Oratory, and GL coming in as Michael Healy makes his debut tonight, the junior.
Love to see these 5 seniors as well getting to probably going to finish out this game for Oratory.
Yes, for sure. Garcia. Over to
right to Cook.
Yeah. Cook. Long pass to Olahan in the corner.
Out to Stauffer,
Gets it to Jalen. Stauffer coming in now. Out to Olahan. Olahan. Back to Stauffer. Stauffer in the corner. Bounce pass, but it goes right to Healy. Healy. Out to KO. KO, dribble, drive, layup, good.
Nice little floater right there for KO.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, that ball got deflected off somebody.
Little fade away from Ladono is good, and there's a foul.
Eric DeVomp looks like, what's going on? Hold on.
Wow, this went from senior night to junior and freshman night very quickly. Mike Dragone, Zach Owens, Archie Muller, Eric DeVomcourt, and Will Koska all checking in. Looks like they're going to close out the last 2 minutes and 23 seconds of this game. Rams currently hold a 70-50 lead over Governor Livingston, and it's going to be Muller out to Owens, over to Koska.
Just a note, as they were leaving the court, there were thank you seniors coming down, and that was really great to see them all get the love that they deserve.
Owens puts one up, no good. See, these are all guys who haven't gotten significant minutes. Out of the 5 of these guys, who do you want to see just bang a 3 the most? As, speaking of bang a 3, KO sinks one.
If Zach makes a 3, if Zach Owens makes a 3, I might go crazy. Zach's a great guy. Would love to see him, and he's going to have great success this season, or next season, sorry.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Dragone puts one up, rolls over. Rams trying to get the rebound, but it's going to be Highlander's ball. Highlander's going to start sending some guys into CJ Cantagallo, as well as Chase Ryvicker, brother of Max Ryvicker.
They got brothers on this team?
Yes, sir, we do.
Oh,
Chase Ryvicker, a freshman, and Max, the junior, who we've seen a lot of tonight. Kind of like how we have Koska and JJK.
Yeah, Will and James.
Same age difference, too, junior, freshman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great. Good for them.
Yeah. As there's a shot, is no good. It's going to be Koska trying to get the rebound, but it gets away from him and into the hands of Lodono. Lodono, a wide three, no good. A very...
Lodono himself is kind of
oh, yeah, he's smiling.
He's like, maybe just he knows. He's
laughing it
crowd.
off.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Owens puts one up, rolls over.
Come on, Zach.
Less than a minute to go now. Three-point shot. Oh, my goodness, no! Brutal shot. Just the second consecutive air ball we've seen from this GL team. And Muller tips it right into the hands of number 34. It's going to roll out and be Rams ball, it looks like.
Well, Mike, it's hard to believe. 30 seconds left in this
yeah.
quarter, and our last broadcast of the year.
At least for this year, as there's a wide three. They'll make that one. And the final score will look a little bit better. 70-56 with 20 seconds to go. Here it comes. And the Rams are going to take this one from Governor Livingston. A final score of 70-56. They'll move to 16-7 on the season. What a year that the Rams have put together. What a game. What a dominant victory. What a finish for this team.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it any better. Great way. Always love to see a win get caught on senior night, and every single senior was able to contribute into this game and very much in this season. Thank you, seniors, once again. This is a great senior season for all of them and a great year for everyone. And it's been a lot of fun being able to commentate for everyone as well.
You know, just I want to send out a personal remark. This is going to be my last broadcast, as well as the last broadcast we do for this club. So I wanted to extend a few thank yous first to Mr. Hill for taking this club under his wing, doing so much equipment-wise and everything, a huge help. I want to send a thank you to Mr. Martin as well, getting this club on the map, making it an official club here at Oratory. I want to thank, Philip Solomon, Andrew Hipplett, Finn Olahan, Kevin Bernstein, Thomas Stokes. Great contributions to this club, made everything so much easier for this team. Bruno Pastor, Derek Zapata, just to name another few. You, of course, Blake, for being with me
thank you, Mike.
Tonight. And really just this whole thing became so much bigger than I ever imagined. Last year we had 2 microphones you couldn't hear a word out of, and now we have this beautiful setup here, monitors, computers, everything you can imagine. So I just want to express a thank you to all those at the Oratory Prep community. And with that, Michael Massera and Blake Duddy signing off. The Rams a dominant victory, 70-56 against Governor Livingston. Thank you all for tuning in. Good night.
Absolutely. Successful senior night.